when we talk about the availability of innovative medicine to patients, Europe is on crossroad and Europe is choosing. Should we continue on a path that leads to an increasing lag in the availability of the adequate healthcare for its population, or to turn towards the understanding that healthy person is the most valuable resource that we have? About this topic, about this Europe's choice, today we are talking with Javier Aracil Corma, General Manager for Adriatsko and Hungary at AbbVie. Hello, Javier.
Hi,
how are you
Nataša.
today?
Great to see you.
Yes, our today's topic is patient access to innovative medicine in Europe. So I was wondering, Europe spends billions on healthcare, yet policymakers still treat it as a cost, expense, not as an investment. Why is that kind of framing so damaging?
We are still looking at next quarter budget and trying to optimize that element of cost instead of looking for the long game. We are not providing enough funding for innovative therapies. We end up with costs in the other part of the healthcare spectrum. No? So we have increase of hospitalization, so we have more direct and indirect costs that are growing up, productivity going down the hill, so many other costs that are going up. So at the end of the day, this cost containment is just cost shifting. So instead of cost containment, if we go to investment in healthcare, what is the outcome? So we're gonna have better health outcomes that will lead to better productivity, that will reduce indirect and direct costs associated to poor health outcomes. And there are several studies, I'm gonna name just one from the UK, that showcase that €1 spent on public health can return up to 16 euros. So it's the decision we have to take right now. Do we go for cost containment or do we go for investment?
What actually happens when patients in Europe wait months, even years, to access a medicine that is already approved?
Well, that's one of the critical elements that we need to tackle as a society. No? I mean, we see that this delayed access to innovation has real consequences. And at this stage, the last FPR report on the weight indicator is confronting us in front of the mirror. No? So we are seeing that there are countries like Slovenia where there is an average delay of 596 days on average. Since the product is approved at European level until it's accessible to the patients, it takes this number of days. And if we go to Croatia, that is a neighbor country, it's even worse, 772 days.
That's 2 years.
That's 2 years, exactly. But these numbers, what is behind these numbers? So behind these numbers is real people that is not getting access to treatments that can definitely impact on their quality of life or improve overall health outcomes for them.
Should we see healthcare the same way we see and care for energy, for digital infrastructure, as an important and impactful investment?
Exactly. I mean, it has to be like that. I mean, I don't see a government using the same infrastructure for energy or for digital that they were using 1 decade ago. And this is what is happening in many cases in healthcare. I mean, we are using infrastructure that is completely obsolete. And this means that we are not getting the best possible outcomes for the patients.
What is your position on a critical medicine act? Is it a step in a good direction?
Well, that's a good question because it really depends, no? I mean, the essence of the Critical Medicines Act, yes, we support it. I mean, we definitely think that it could help us strengthen the position of Europe. It will strengthen the position of our logistics and be more powerful when it comes to the products and the treatments that we need in Europe. But if we use it for that reason, if it's going to be another cost containment measure that will have an impact on the price and that it will continue reducing the prices of critical products for Europe, then I don't think it's the right decision. Because at the end of the day, what we are seeing in Europe is that, look, we were one of the key leaders 25 years ago when it comes to innovation, when it comes to R&D, when it comes to clinical trials, when it comes to leadership in healthcare, and we have been losing this pace from time to time. So I think that this element is very important, that we remain competitive and we get back to where we used to be, no? Which was one of the key places for innovation and healthcare in the world.
Finally, what is pharmaceutical industry concrete offer to Slovenia and to Europe right now?
What we offer is collaboration with the different stakeholders that are part of one of the biggest, I would say, elements that we have in life, which is health. And we do it through innovation, through jobs that we put in the country, through scientific capabilities that we are bringing to Slovenia. I mean, we also have several clinical trials in Slovenia that are supporting access to innovation in the future. And we think that this is the right moment in time. We really need to make sure that we make this part of access to innovation a priority, because it will move from a vicious circle to a virtuous circle, where we will have early access to innovation that will lead to better health outcomes, that will lead to better productivity, better lives, and at the end of the day, we are talking about one element that is the most important thing in life, which is health.
And that's the choice that Europe have.
Definitely.
Javier, thank you for this interview.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.